modern day knots, in my opinion.
Knots and thoughts.
Yeah, I think that's
knots
probably
and
on
thoughts
purpose.
And knots and thoughts and knots and thoughts.
Yeah. I'm still thinking about knots as a kidnapping story. I gotta think about that harder. I thought it was just knots because, like the
turmoil?
Intricate, stuff is twisting the vocals and the instrumentation in knots. It's representative of the sound of it, not necessarily the story.
That would make more sense.
But who knows? They're clever. They could have multiple meanings, so.
I'm just gonna hide my head in shame.
No. I think that's cool. Maybe I'll get a million comments of yeah, it definitely is a kidnapping story.
Or they'll be like, this girl's an idiot. Turn them off. Unsubscribe.
No.
Send.
Hello everybody and welcome to Nathan on Shuffle and to our latest episode of Prog Song Sunday. I've got Jana with me.
Hello.
And today we've got kind of almost a special episode. Somewhat of a part 2. We discussed it last week that we were going to do Thoughts by Spock's Beard because of its inspiration by Knots by Gentle Giant, which we did last week.
We just listened to it.
We just listened.
For us, it was
in real time,
5 minutes
we
ago.
just did it. I thought, while it's still fresh in her head, I thought it would be kind of fun to show her thoughts.
That's smart, because if we wait...
Yeah, if we did this a week later, you'd be like, what did we listen to? I don't know.
What song was this?
So I thought it would be nice to just jump right into it.
Smart. That's really smart.
Yeah.
So we're listening to Thoughts by Spock's Beard.
Yes.
Which is an inspiration of Knots by Gentle Giant.
Yes, exactly.
Just to recap for those who are lost.
Yeah.
We did Knots by Gentle Giant last week.
We'll make this as confusing as possible.
And today it's
Thoughts by Spock's Beard.
Spock's Beard.
So if you're curious of, and you haven't seen it yet, you can check out our Knots video from last week.
Link right here.
Yeah, we'll link
put a button there.
So you can watch that first and then jump into this, or you could just watch this if you want. Just putting the option out there.
Huh.
So
here we go.
All right, thoughts.
Thoughts.
All right.
Thoughts on thoughts.
Thoughts on thoughts. We'll give our thoughts.
It's gonna be wacky. Oh yes, it is. I think something's broken.
I thought of where to go for lunch. I thought I'd give her That's a calling on my skin. I hear bloodletting thoughts beginning now. The more I try to not give in, the more I think my thoughts are winning now. Thoughts are coming, thoughts are screaming, thoughts keep coming, thoughts are coming, thoughts are coming down. Thoughts are like black ravens in the sky. Thoughts will be forever floating by. Why? Coming.
Well, I enjoyed the heck out of that one too.
Yeah. See, it's just fun music, right?
Yeah. That one, I think I liked, I don't know, to say one, I liked one more than the other, like...
hard to say.
Yeah, hard to say because they're both great. So, what I liked about this one it relied less on the acapella, so it had a lot more like background music and stuff supporting the singers, and it wasn't so much like chorally music where they all like sang together, a lot of round stuff, like back and forth and singing at the same time, but not necessarily harmonies. So there's probably harmonies in there somewhere, but the third line from the end, I was like, what language is that? And then I realized, like, because I'm staring at the lyrics and I'm looking at it, and it's the line, thoughts forever keep me going down, backwards.
Backwards, yeah.
So, like, all of a sudden...
they just play it backwards.
All of a sudden, do you think they played it backwards?
I think so. I think that's what's happening there.
I thought they were, like, trying to, like, pronounce this weird, like, language.
Really alien language or something.
But I thought that was really, really great. I thought it was really unique and eclectic and pretty off the wall, but also, like, enjoyable, you know?
Yeah, it wasn't like... Because sometimes certain music can just be, like, wacky, just out there and not very melodically satisfying, just really, like, strange and off-putting almost, like... sounds that just don't make sense, but this is quirky but still has a good sense of melody and is fun, and you can grab hold of it. It's not like just some wacky out there thing that has no melodic point or reference, I guess. So, but could you hear the influence?
Yes. Yeah. This one sounded
I know
like
it's not exactly the same, but it's kind of comes from the same spirit, I think.
Yeah, this one had, like, it was just random, what I thought sounded random to me. Like something's broken. This is
random
like not
bursts
right.
of sounds.
Are you sure it's playing correctly and not, like, going in and out of the streaming or however we're doing it? I don't know. Are we streaming? Whatever you're doing. But it was really wacky at first, and then, like, there was a point where it, like, clicked in, and so I'm like, okay, I get it. Yeah. It's not a mistake.
And this, like, leads to a whole series of Thoughts songs by Spock Spirit, so...
Oh, speaking of thoughts, I'm pretty sure that you are right, that Knots is about the turmoil, inner turmoil of thoughts, and not about a kidnapping. And this one sounds like the inner turmoil of thoughts as well.
Yeah.
So... I think you're right, and it's not about kidnapping.
Okay. Good to know. We'll see what people in the comments think. That's what's good about music, you know? There's multiple interpretations, right? Sometimes it's left open for people to decide what they think it means, so...
Yeah. Sometimes those people are wrong.
Sometimes you're just wrong. That's okay, too.
It's okay. I enjoyed it. We had fun.
All right, so a cool little 1-2 punch.
1-2 punch.
I don't know. In my head, those songs go together. I just remember showing this to my dad, and it, like, bringing back and evoking that spirit of Gentle Giant that we both loved, and like, oh, there's modern bands playing Gentle Giant music. Yeah, mind blown. Both our minds blown.
Cool.
And so we went out and bought Spock Spirit right then, and that started my love of Spock Spirit and Neil Morse music. Which is well documented on the channel, so
it sure is.
Maybe too much, so. All right, so I guess that's it, right?
That's it.
All right, thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully you enjoyed this track, and hopefully you'll keep enjoying future episodes with us. So thank you guys, and enjoy the music.
Subscribe,
everybody. Bye.